Moving on, we come to a question from a listener in Amarillo, Texas, who writes, I read in the Bible about the angels ascending and descending. It seems to me that they should descend before they ascend. Could you please explain this?
Well, we are taught, and even in the Scripture, that earth on where we are, that heaven is above and hell is beneath. Now, how literally that is true, I'm not prepared to say, because hell, there are many believes, is some place in the heart of this earth that we are in. I'm of the opinion that that is true. I would not want to push that because I'm not interested in getting the address of hell. But I think it's below, and we can speak of it that way. And heaven is above. Now, I recognize that in the morning, why, we're looking out at space in one direction, and by night, why, we're looking at space on the opposite direction. In other words, what was up in the morning is down at night. And what's down at night's up in the morning. So physically, heaven is away from this earth. This earth is to be made like the Garden of Eden again, and there'll be a new heaven and a new earth. And heaven there has to do with all of these created satellites that are out there in space. And we don't know, with all that astronomy has been able to find out, we don't know too much about space. You know that they are preparing now to have a vehicle to go to Mars. What an effort it is to get a human being to Mars. And I don't know who's going to volunteer for that kind of service, but I guess somebody will, and it's going to take years to get there. So the angels came a short route, and they descend in the sense they came down to the earth, and they ascended in that they went off from the earth. Now, I think we're to understand it that way, rather than the up and down theory that it's sort of like an elevator. You take an elevator to go down to hell and an elevator up to go to heaven. That's not quite the way it is by any means. And I don't think the Scripture implies that in any fashion whatsoever.